Hi, this is Joe with J. Alexander Roofing. I'm here today performing a video inspection of the roof. I'm also going to take the measurement for purpose of estimate. All right, I've been up here walking around as much as I can. I did not bring a lasso and or a harness with me, so there's no way I'm going to walk every square inch of this roof like I like to do during video inspections. So I'm going to basically give you what I can. I'm going to show you parts of the roof and then talk about each part. I can't classify this as one though. There's been several different areas that have been patched in. As you can see plainly from like this slope down to this slope, two different shingles, so we had an addition there, or more likely just the center section kind of gave out faster is what it looks like, because you have these valleys coming in here. So I'm guessing that wore way faster. This has been kind of repaired, but it still looks like it's an older repair, so that's probably been on there for at least 10 years. And then this front section out here, you know, these are the sections that are starting to get to the point where you gotta start thinking about replacing them. You know, I zoom in here, we've got nails popping up through the valley. We're starting to see some fiberglass mat exposed. It's hard for me to capture all this kind of stuff on my phone because it's just so steep and I can't get zoom ins everywhere. But look down this rake right here. Some of these caps are worn pretty bad. And then if you can just see, I'm gonna zoom in one more time. You're gonna see where there's areas where there's no granulars left on the shingle. So these sections, basically the places that have not been replaced, and it's kind of evident to me that I'm up here and when I was walking around the bottom, those places I'm starting to get concerned about. You know, they're not in the best shape. You're not in dire straits. I'm not coming up here to try to scare you guys. It's probably still functioning. It's a very steep roof, but it probably is time to start thinking about them, because they, you know, these other sections have been patched in. So I don't know how old these shingles are, but I'm guessing they got to be approaching 20 years. If not, they didn't hold up very well. That's just by me looking at them and kind of giving my professional opinion. Come up over here, it's kind of the same stuff. Anywhere, bear with me, it's very steep up here. But anywhere where the shingles have been patched, like right here in the valley, we've got a sizable patch. That's because areas are starting to break down. And it seems like these valleys do not hold up very well. So whether it was not proper ice and water applied, or it is just kind of a messed up slope, they didn't actually put a valley in there, which I would probably recommend actually installing a valley. Right now they just kind of shingled through it, so that might have been part of the problem. This rubber roof down here, that's the rubber roof is this place where it's starting to stretch, break, and crack. Obviously I'm up pretty high, so it's hard to tell, but it's what EPD and rubber roofing does. When it reaches a certain point, you know, we rely on tape and caulk for these type of things. It does seem like it's adhered down pretty well. There's no screws popping up, so it was installed pretty well. But you know, these roofs over here, far better product. That's a commercial grade application with reinforced membrane. So I'm not even sure what you guys are all looking at, getting prices on, or wanting to hear about, but we do recommend this kind of stuff opposed to the rubber roof over here. So once again, Joe with J. Alexander Roofing. My assessment of this roof would be the areas that had not been replaced or patched in, they're definitely getting there. There's a sizable difference. The west and the south facing slopes are in dire straits. Or aren't in dire straits, but they're starting to break down. However, like I said, it's a steep roof. None of the shingles are curling yet, so I'm sure you guys are still shedding water pretty good. Though the one thing, bear with me as I turn around up here, I might lose focus a little bit. The one thing that I will try to illustrate to you guys in a couple different spots is where that downspout builds up, where that downspout comes out down there. You can see how many shingle granulars are eroding and coming off on the roof. There's a good sized pile of them. And then, bear with me, one more trip down this ridge, as long as I don't fall. One more trip down this ridge, you can see, I saw another place where the downspouts come out over here. This is the kind of stuff we look for. You can see all the shingle granulars down there, right around that silver pipe, or that silver fan down there. They're just granulars or shingle stone, whatever you want to call them. That's kind of proof is in the pudding. They're no longer protecting the roof. They're no longer giving the roof color. They're eroding at a pretty rapid pace, and that's just strictly due to the age of these shingles. So once again, Joe with J. Alexander Roofing, and that'll pretty much do it. Thank you.